Okay, here we go. We're back. I find it very fitting that what might be my last live in quite some time is actually episode 250. We have traveled a long way. We have. How come it's your last live in a while? I am moving. I'm moving out of this flat, and I am canceling my internet in this flat today. So, I mean, it's already been canceled, but today is the last day that I will have um, Wi Fi, internet. So, once that goes, it's going to be game over. So, this will be the very, very, very last live in this particular place. And where I'll be living next, I'm probably not going to be in a rush to set up my live streaming studio there. Who knows? Maybe. But the whole point is to make a bunch of radical changes, and I'll probably will not be going directly back to doing this again. Maybe I will, but it'll at least be a while. Who knows? Maybe I'll be back next week, but I don't think it's that likely. Georgia, I haven't moved yet. I haven't moved yet. That's why this will be the last live in a while. Like I was saying, this is the last day I'll have internet in this place. So I wanted to do one last hurrah, one last ask me anything, give you guys the opportunity to come hang out. I'll do my best to do my part. Yes, I have a home. I found one, but I'm not leaving this spot for another almost like 2 weeks. So I'll be living without internet in here, which is something I look forward to. It's not gonna be that hard, I think. I made sure to have downloaded a bunch of movies. So if I need some entertainment in the evening time, what do you usually pray to God for? I don't pray. I don't pray, man. I really don't. That's an honest answer. I wish we could get a hand. It's all good. I got it all under control. I've got it all figured out, and I've got an awesome family helping me move. So everything will be just fine. I'm actually very. I may not sound like you, but I'm actually very excited to embark on this new chapter. This flat and everything it entailed. It it's been a big part, a significant part of my life, of my development as an adult, and all those things. I've learned a lot in this place. I have really gotten to know myself in this place, and I've taken very big steps towards taking accountability and figuring out um, the goals I want to pursue in the future, and what I want to keep doing. As you all know, this last year, especially the first 6 months of this year, were hard as hell. Um, Definitely, like I haven't really experienced depression the way I did back in February, the way I did this year. So, but ironically, being at my lowest and really being faced with those demons and really going through a tough time, it really helped me evolve and get stronger and get better. So I'm really happy it happened. Papuna. I moved recently, first time in 30 years. Feels weird, still getting used to it. Yeah, yeah, like I know what you mean. That's how it was when I moved in here. I remember when I moved in here initially, it took me weeks I think months even to feel as if, it was home. I still didn't consider it home. But yeah, I really hope in the next year I'll be able to buy a house. That is the goal. That is the dream. And I really just want to have that spot, that place on this planet that's just mine. I own it. And no matter where I travel, where I go, I can always come back to that and just have my own space. That would be great. Really looking forward to that. Oh, my friend, I'm gonna miss you. Don't worry, I'll let her be that far away. I'll be here. I'll still be uploading shorts. Do you like the movie called A Knight's Tale? Oh, it. I don't really. Is it good? Is it? Let me Google it. I don't. Doesn't ring a bell. A Knight's Tale, 2001. Let's see. Adventure action. It doesn't look that bad. I might have to check it out. I love how you guys Heath Ledger is really good. Thank you, man. I get all my movie recommendations from this from these lives. That's literally like you guys tell me, check out that one, check out that one. I will literally download it after this live. I'm not kidding. I also have the movie. Somebody else the other day told me about this movie on this live called. Bup, bup, bup. Let's see, Where the Crawdads Sing. I guess. Yeah. So that's on the list. Bullet Train, that's also on the list, and now A Knight's Tale is on the list. Yeah, you guys are solely responsible. I said it. Nice, Papuna. I forgot who it was, man, but I I wrote it down. It's downloaded and it's ready to go, and it'll be watched at some point. Once the internet gives out here, I'll have nothing but my movies, man. Hmm. No one gets killed in this movie, refreshingly, though the knights are competing. Huh. Okay. That's interesting how nobody gets killed. I'm not sure if I like that. I like me a good killing every now and then. By the way, guys, so I'll be in Mexico in a few months, and this podcast popped up on my feed and on YouTube, and Lex Friedman just did a podcast with this guy battling Mexican cartels. Pretty good. Ed Ed Eldorado Ed something. They did my internet at my new place next day as I called because my friend works there. Nice, man. That's good. That's what's up. Yeah, so I don't know what's going on. Like I wasn't even supposed to still have internet today, but I still do. So I'm rolling with it. They better not try to charge me for it though. I already also got all my Christmas shopping done. I got all my Christmas gifts sorted out. Excited about that. So, guys, this is the moment. This is the time. If you have any issues or any problems that you want some insight on, anything that you would like me to touch on or discuss, the time is now. The sun is already beginning to set in cold, freezing Belgium. This is literally the last sun of the day that you're seeing on my face. And tonight I'll be watching the game, France Morocco World Cup. And then in the next few weeks, we'll see what we can do. By the way, guys, I also uploaded some more shorts today on my YouTube channel. So if you want to go check those out, feel free. Also, if anybody is looking to work with me, hire me as their coach or mentor, send me an email at lorenz.trees@gmail.com. I've also got this video interview coming up for this big YouTube channel that they reached out to me. So be on the lookout for that. I'm actually forgetting their name. Something about like a million voices or something. So that'll be sick. I remember when I did Truly. You guys remember the Truly video? That was fun, right? And people are still finding my channel to this day because of that video. I like Truly videos if it's inspiring like yours, not about getting ass surgery. Yeah, I'll be honest, man. Um, Truly, it's kind of like not kind of. It pretty much is a freak show, and obviously, if a channel with 4 million subscribers approaches you and wants to do a piece on you, you're gonna say yes. But if I go right now and look at it like have a look at the videos that are on that channel, with mine being one of them, it's like, oh, it's a freak show. Like, I'm basically one of many freaks being showcased under the guise of, like inspiring and love and inclusion. But it's kind of like what they're really doing is they're profiting off of other people's misery, and they're putting a positive, cheerful, warm American coating on it. But it's pretty messed up. Max, the moral message in Knight's Tale was that an individual can turn unlucky stars into lucky stars through bold action and exercising faith. Max, you seem to be. It's funny. Somebody else brought up that movie, and you're like all in on it, right? This has to be like your favorite movie of all time, or are you just like a movie buff? Gotta get a haircut, man. Gotta get my gotta get this sorted out for my date next week. Maybe I'll just rock my Vancouver Grizzlies hat. What's up, Pumpkin Patch? Shout out to San Diego. How's it going over there? You just woke up? It's like 6:30, 6:30 in the 7:30 there in the morning, something like that. I had a good time in San Diego. I took the train from LA to San Diego. And they had a really cool, really cool dealer there. I remember that. 6:30, right? That's what I thought. I'll tell you guys what my go-to Christmas gift has been. Um, so I like to get like in this consumer society, you can basically you can buy, people already have everything, because they're just constantly being pushed to buy. So I really like to what I like to do is try and make personalized gifts. So my go-to has been like making these coffee mugs that have a picture on it. Like it's like a panorama picture. And so first off, like I made the picture most like always basically because I like I take pictures, and then I'll use that picture to put it on the coffee mug. It's like panorama view, panoramic view. And it's just like I feel like it's the most awesome gift because people use it every day when they're drinking their coffee. And I don't know. I think it's really cool. Like I would love to get a cup with like a really cool picture of me and some of my good friends on it. So that's a great idea if you're still looking for Christmas gift ideas. Arda, hi Lorenz, hope you're doing great, man. My question is, should I text her? Of course, man. Always take the shot. Come on, you already know that answer. Always go for it. Always, and even if you've convinced yourself that you're better off not dating and you're better off not meeting new people, because we're good at that. The same way we are good at accepting and basically taking on addiction, we're really good at also a lot of people when they've been single for a while as a coping mechanism, they convince themselves that I don't need anybody. I'm better off on my own. On my own, I'm better off not having a relationship. And then really, like when you do meet someone, it's like, oh, you're reminded that there's nothing like it in the world. Like I'm not even talking about necessarily. It doesn't even have to be like Bill One or real true love or just like knowing that somebody's interested in you and like you're interested in them because it's kind of rare, right? Because people always have like an idea of the partner they want, but then usually they're delusional or they're aiming too high. And then the person that they want doesn't want them because the person that they want wants somebody else. And then if somebody wants us, we're like, that person's not good enough. So like it's pretty rare to like have like a where both people are like, okay, I can do this. I'm in. Like I'm attracted to that person. That person interests me. And when that happens, it's an awesome thing. It's cool. It's really fun. And there's nothing like it in life. Like I always talk about how the world is overrated, and that's what I mean. Like there's not that many things that really. like gives you that feeling, in my opinion. There's not that many things. And I think that like having a crush on someone or dating someone is one of those. I think food is one of those, like really good food. Um, Physical exercise, but that's an everyday thing. But still, working on yourself and your body, that's all that is amazing. So yeah, I that's a long way to say yes, you should. You definitely should, man. Do not hesitate. I'll take your advice. You better, man. Really appreciate it, Lorenz. Thank you. You're welcome, man. Stars on Mars. What's up, buddy? Hey, man. Hit legs, back, thighs at my huge chin at work today. I like how you say huge chin. A little sauna, a little dash, shoot, and play poker. Now you got a sweet gig, man. Long live the Swedish government. I went to pick up my passport today, my new passport to travel. So I'm good for another 7 years. Pathin, hey man, I could have watched one of your videos in a while. I hope you're doing well. All good here, man. Thank you for dropping by. It's interesting, right? Like when I put in the title, like now we've got like 12, 14 people, and now there's like more people coming in because I put in it's gonna be my last live for a while. I guess some people are expecting something dramatic, or they're like, "Oh, what's going on?" But just in general, it's funny how that works. Like at the end of the day, that'll probably be the reason that I'll one day like retire from YouTube because you're just if you want YouTube to work, you constantly have to feed it and like your audience just consistently develops a tolerance towards your content and your titles, meaning that you just you have to up the ante continuously. There has to be a breakup or a I'm quitting video or I'm depressed or I can't believe this happened like or I'm leaving, like and then they come back a little bit and then you catch their attention again and you have another few weeks or months in you and then it dies back down. It's like and it's been very interesting for me to see how all the not all but like a lot of big YouTubers that have millions of subscribers have just straight up quit. Like imagine that having millions of subs and just walking away being like nah. And I think that's why because they all get. I don't think there's anything like YouTube like in terms of having your own business where you just constantly have to like tickle your followers or your clientele, basically your customers, if you will, and just constantly put pressure on them to like click and watch. People are curious as always. Yeah, that's really yeah. It's the same everywhere. Yeah, I guess. Stars. The energy and ventilation in a gym where everybody's getting after it is really affecting me compared to my private small gym with no ventilation where 12-year-old pop pimples in the mirror dressed in jeans. Oh man, that's disgusting. That's disgusting. But yeah, a good gym, a good gym is pretty damn good, right? I know, man. I know. I know. It really is everything. That's why anytime I travel, I go to gyms. Every time I travel, I go and stay at gyms. Like I want to visit because it's so cool for me to see the different gyms, different cultures of gyms, different dynamics. Stars, you look fucking massive. Thank you, man. You mean did you see the short where I'm curling today, doing the curls, or you mean just in general? Yeah, I mean I've put on a ton of size. I've gotten a lot of remarks. A lot of people told me in real life. They're like, "Oh, what are you doing?" Definitely took it to the next level, bigger and stronger than I ever been. Yeah, I basically just changed my diet. Like I'm more disciplined. I'm eating more than ever, whilst still keeping it relatively clean. And I basically stopped giving a damn about trying to look lean because that was a thing. Like, you can't really build muscle if you're naturally you're trying to stay lean at the same time. I did that for way too long. That's a big mistake I made. Um, Also, I've focused on building my legs up in the last 2 years. Like, I've really focused on legs. I've been doing so many hack squats, like crazy amounts, and the bigger my legs have gotten, my upper body has followed suit. How many meals per day? 3 meals, 3 meals, but big meals, big meals. So like my lunch is usually 400 grams of chicken with with rice, dude. 400 grams of chicken. You should like that's a lot. That's a lot of chicken. Um, and then I'll have like 4 meals, let's say, because in the morning I'll have oats with blueberries, and then I'll also have like this massive shake with broccoli and vegan protein, and then in the evening I'll have whatever. King without a crown. Thank you, man. Hello, man. Greetings from Greece. I'm watching you since your channel was called Big Boy Benzo. Thank you, man. That's awesome. Thank you. You've come a long way, right? I hope you have a wonderful time during Christmas. I'll be studying for uni. Good luck. Your legs getting stronger has propelled your other body to get stronger and bigger. Dude, it's crazy. It's great. Like, I've been reading about this for years. People used to tell me for years, like, if you develop your legs, if you develop, because your quads are such big muscles, like they have so much length and width and size, compared to a bicep or a pec. And I've always read, like, if you develop your legs, your body is gonna develop and produce more human growth hormone. Like, naturally, you're gonna develop more hormones. And I was always like, yeah, that sounds like something that makes sense, but I don't. For whatever reason, I didn't buy it. I mean, not that I didn't buy it. I was like, oh, yeah, whatever. And like, I can't tell you how like my upper body has exploded since I focused on lower body. The more I train legs, the bigger my upper body gets. But also because of the rest days. Like before, I was focusing so much on upper body, I wasn't allowing it to recover properly, and now it's getting enough time to recover. Yeah. But all that being said, I don't think I can get much bigger than now naturally. Like I'm definitely nearing my limit at this point, and I'm training so hard to maintain this level of muscularity. So I can't do more. I can't eat more, and I can't train more. So we'll see. It'll be interesting to see what happens in the next 5 years. Um, yeah, but yeah, the meal, and just I always got one huge liquid meal. But the eating, man, and I don't want to sound like a whiny first world bodybuilder, but the eating is the hard part. Always getting the goddamn calories in. Like you always need something with protein in it. That's by far the hardest part. The training is fun. Training is easy. Speaking of fun and easy, if you are looking to work with me and turn your life around for whatever your issue may be, send me an email at lorenz.dries@gmail.com and we can make it happen. Work out, sleep and recover, food, the Holy Trinity. Don't complicate it. Just execute those three elements and you'll see results. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. But then, like, once you're at a certain level, you gotta, like, really, you gotta go hard. Like, you gotta go heavy on the weights. That's like, I just saw this guy that I know pretty well, like a pretty well known gym influencer, and I know he's used steroids, and he's posting this thing on his story. He's like, "My advice for naturals: if you want to grow, like the most important thing is the pump. Get a good pump, and then and take 10 grams of creatine a day." I was like, "Fucking hell, man! I can't believe you're not natural yourself. So why are you speaking on it?" And no, man, the pump works for people that took gear. It's like wild how in 2022 people still give out this advice and then 10 grams of creatine. Like, come on, man. Yeah, it bugs me. That stuff bugs me still. All right, guys, 32 minutes in. I feel like this live has ran its course. Thank you all. Again, I might be back really soon. I don't want to put a date on it, but we'll see. We'll see. What bugs me even more is that we seem to live in a society where narcissists and fraudsters climb the social, political, and economical hierarchy and end up on top. Yeah, that's really kind of what it is, man. That is the current situation. You don't need to think critically. Yeah, it's hard though. For a lot of people, that's hard. All right, guys, I appreciate you, stars. I'll be back at some point, maybe sooner than later. Who knows? Love you all. Take care.